Okay, so Rio, I have to tell you something. Last weekend, I was watching a match with my friends, right? And I actually tried to use some of the English phrases from our last episode. I was so proud of myself. I was throwing them in. People were looking at me like, wow, Ethan knows his stuff.
Oh, yeah? Okay, I'm listening. What happened?
And then the referee made this absolutely terrible call. There was this foul. It was so obvious. Everyone in the room was screaming, and I just froze. I had no idea what to say in English. I just sat there going, the referee is bad? My friends were not impressed.
Oh, no. The referee is bad? That is the most polite complaint about a referee I have ever heard in my life.
I know. It was embarrassing. So I thought, okay, I need to learn how to complain about the referee properly in English. That is a life skill. That is essential.
You know what? You are completely right. That is a life skill. Okay, so today, I think we know exactly what we're doing. Today, we are going to focus on two really important areas. Number one, complaining about the referee. And number two, the real, raw, emotional cries of a true football supporter. The stuff you actually shout at the TV.
Yes, this is exactly what I needed. Let's do it.
Welcome, everyone, to English on the Pitch. I'm Rio.
And I'm Ethan, the podcast where we help you sound natural and confident in English. And today, specifically, we're helping you sound like a real football fan.
If you're listening to us from Japan, hello, welcome. We're so happy you're here. Whether you watch the J.League or the Premier League or the Champions League late at night with snacks and coffee, this episode is for you.
So many snacks. I always have chips when I watch a match. It's a rule. Okay, Rio, before we jump into the phrases, what have you been watching lately? Any good matches?
Oh, yes. I watched this incredible match last week. I won't say which teams because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but it was one of those games where you genuinely had no idea who was going to win. The lead changed three times. Three times. I was standing up, sitting down, covering my eyes.
Oh man, yeah. Those are the best and worst matches at the same time, right? Your body physically cannot handle it.
Exactly. And my neighbor came over and knocked on the door because I was apparently shouting too loud. I didn't even realize. That's how into it I was.
That is the ultimate sign of a great match, when the neighbors notice. Okay, did anything make you happy or angry in that match?
Both. There was a moment in the second half where the striker was completely alone, right in front of the goal. I mean, it was an open net, basically, and he just missed. He completely missed. I screamed, actually screamed.
Oh no. Oh, that's painful. That's so painful to watch. I know that feeling. It's like, how? Just how? The goal was right there.
Exactly. And you know what? We are actually going to teach a phrase for that exact situation today because there's a perfect English expression for that moment of disbelief.
I can't wait. Okay, and for me, I watched a match where my team was winning 2-0 with 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes. And then they conceded two goals and it ended 2-2. I was not okay. I was genuinely not okay.
Oh, Ethan, oh no. That is devastating. That is truly devastating. But also, we have a phrase for that too. Football English is basically a language for processing suffering, I've decided.
That is so accurate. It really is. Okay, so for our listeners, here's the plan today. We have 20 phrases across 4 different categories. We'll go through each one, explain what it means, and give you examples so you can actually use them.
And don't worry, we'll go nice and slowly, and we'll explain everything clearly. No need to take notes. Just listen, enjoy, and let the phrases sink in. Ready?
Let's go. Okay, so category 1, phrases for describing the drama of a match. These are the phrases you use to describe what's happening in the game, the big picture stuff.
Yes, and the first one is great because it describes something we've all seen, or if you support a weak team, something you've experienced too many times. The phrase is, it's a complete blowout.
It's a complete blowout. Okay, so what does blowout mean exactly?
So, a blowout is when one team completely dominates and destroys the other team. The score is very one-sided, like 5-0, 6-0, maybe even 7-0. One team is just totally, completely outplayed. There's no competition. It's not even close.
Right. So, like, if you're watching a really lopsided game and your friend texts you asking how the match is going, you could say, "Oh, don't bother watching. It's a complete blowout. 4-0 at halftime."
Exactly. Perfect example. It's a complete blowout. And you can also just say it's a blowout. You don't have to say complete every time. Both are totally natural.
I've definitely had the experience of sitting through a blowout where my team was the one being destroyed. And you just sit there in silence. There's nothing to say. It is a blowout. You just have to accept it.
The silent acceptance. That's a very different kind of football experience. Okay, phrase number 2. And this one is the opposite of a blowout. This one is about the most exciting thing that can happen in football. The phrase is, they pulled off a miracle comeback.
Oh, yes, a comeback. Okay, so let's break this down. Pulled off means to successfully do something difficult or surprising. Like, I can't believe they pulled it off means I can't believe they actually did it, that amazing, difficult thing.
Exactly. And a miracle comeback is when a team was losing badly, maybe 3-0 down, and then somehow, incredibly, they scored 3 goals and win or draw. It seems impossible. That's why we call it a miracle.
I can't believe it. They pulled off a miracle comeback. 3 goals in the last 20 minutes?
Yes, and the feeling when that happens, as a fan of the team that scored the comeback, it is the best feeling in the world. You go from despair to absolute joy in minutes. Pure magic.
And as a fan of the other team, the one that was winning and then lost, it is the absolute worst feeling, the most devastating thing. So the same phrase, completely different emotional experience.
That is so true. Football is cruel. Okay, phrase number 3, and this one is great for close, tense, nail-biting matches when neither team has really taken control. The phrase is, it's anybody's game at this point.
It's anybody's game. I like this one. So this means the result is totally open, right? Either team could win. There's no clear favorite at that moment.
Exactly. So imagine the score is 1-1, there's 30 minutes left, and both teams are pushing hard. You turn to your friend and say, it's anybody's game at this point. I have no idea who's going to win. It means the outcome is completely unpredictable.
You can also use it as a question. Like, is it anybody's game at this point? Maybe you're texting a friend who's watching a different match and you want to know if it's still exciting or if it's already decided.
Oh, that's a great point. Yes, the question form works really naturally. Your friend might text back, no, it's a blowout, or yes, totally, nobody knows what's happening. Both very useful answers.
I love that. Okay, so it's anybody's game at this point. Keep that one ready for any close, tense match where you genuinely don't know who's going to win.
Perfect. All right, let's keep moving. Phrase number 4, and this one is for a very specific and very frustrating tactical situation. The phrase is, they're just parking the bus now.
Parking the bus. Okay, so this is a football slang term, right? It's a great image.
What does it actually mean?
So, parking the bus means one team is being super, super defensive. They put almost everyone deep in their own half, right in front of the goal, like a wall. Every player is defending. They're not trying to attack at all. The only goal is to protect their lead and not concede.
It's like they literally parked a huge bus right in front of their goal to block it. That's where the image comes from, right? Nobody can get through because there's a bus in the way?
Exactly. That's the image. And it's a really common football slang term. You'll hear commentators say it, fans say it, players say it in interviews. It's very well known. And it's usually said with a bit of frustration because it's not exactly exciting to watch.
Right. So the example. Imagine you're watching and one team is winning 1-0 and they just completely stop attacking. You'd say, look at them. They're just parking the bus now. They're not even trying to attack.
Ugh, I hate watching that, Ethan. I really, really do. Like, just play football. Go forward. Do something. The whole match just dies when a team does this.
I know. It's effective. It works. Teams win by doing it. But it is so boring to watch. You just sit there waiting for something to happen and it never does. But hey, it's a great phrase to know. Parking the bus. Very common, very useful.
The stadium is absolutely rocking.
Ooh, I like this one. So rocking here doesn't mean the stadium is physically shaking, right? It means the atmosphere is incredible.
Exactly. Rocking here means the place is full of energy, noise, and excitement. The crowd is going absolutely wild. The atmosphere is electric. You'd use this phrase when the fans are really loud and passionate, when the whole stadium just feels alive.
So a good example. Imagine it's a huge Champions League night. The fans are all singing together and the noise is just unbelievable. You'd say, did you hear that crowd? The stadium is absolutely rocking tonight.
Perfect. And this makes me think about the difference between watching live and watching on TV. Have you ever been to a live match, Ethan? Because the atmosphere in person is it's on a completely different level.
Yes, I went to a J.League match last year and I was genuinely shocked by how loud it was. Like, I had watched so many matches on TV, I thought I knew what it was like. But being there in person, it's totally different. The sound hits you physically. You feel it in your body.
Right? On TV, you can hear the crowd, but it's filtered through the screen, When you're actually there, you feel it in your chest. The whole place is vibrating. That's when you truly understand what the stadium is absolutely rocking really means.
Exactly. Your body just knows. Okay, so that's 5 phrases from category 1. Great stuff. And actually, Rio, this brings us perfectly to category 2, which is the real reason I wanted to do this episode.
That's right, because category 2 is all about complaining about the referee, which is exactly what you needed when you were sitting there with your friends going, the referee is bad. Okay, Ethan, this is your section.
Yes, this is my section. I have been waiting for this. Okay, let's go.
Category 2, phrases for complaining about the referee. 5 phrases. Phrase 1. This is great for when the referee should obviously punish a player, but just doesn't. The phrase is, that was a textbook yellow card.
Textbook yellow card. Okay, so what does textbook mean exactly in this context?
So, textbook means exactly as it should be, according to the rules. The clearest, most perfect example. Like if you open a football rule book and it says, this is a yellow card offense, and then a player does exactly that thing, it's textbook. There's no debate. It's 100% clear.
Come on, that was a textbook yellow card. How did the ref not book him? And wait, book means give a yellow card, right?
Yes, great question. In football, to book a player means to give them a yellow card. It comes from the old tradition of the referee writing the player's name in a small notebook. So he wasn't booked means he didn't get a yellow card. Very common in football commentary.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. That's a great detail. The little notebook? Okay, that was a textbook yellow card. I am absolutely using this. And it's funny, sometimes the fouls are so obvious, so completely clear, and the referee is the one person who somehow doesn't call it.
Right? Everyone in the stadium sees it. Everyone watching at home sees it. And the one person who needs to see it, the referee standing right there, just nothing. It's maddening. Okay, phrase 2. Phrase 2 is about the opposite situation, when a player is trying to trick the referee. The phrase is, he completely dived, and the official football term, it's simulation.
Oh, yes, diving. Okay, so diving or he dived means the player falls down on purpose, right? They pretend they were fouled to get a free kick or a penalty.
Exactly. To dive or to take a dive means a player deliberately falls to the ground, maybe grabs their face or their leg, acting like they were kicked or pushed when they weren't. They're performing, and if the referee believes them, the other team gets punished for something that didn't even happen.
And you said simulation is the official term? So referees and commentators say simulation, but fans say he dived.
Exactly right. Simulation is the technical official word. You might hear, the player was booked for simulation. But in everyday conversation, at home, shouting at the TV, you'd say, oh, come on, he completely dived. His legs were nowhere near being touched.
Ha! His legs were nowhere near being touched. I love how dramatic that is. That's exactly the energy. And some players, they're so good at it. They go down like they've been hit by a car, and then 30 seconds later, they're running around completely fine.
Ha ha! The miraculous recovery. 1 second, they're rolling on the ground in absolute agony, like it's the worst pain they've ever felt, and the next second, they're up and sprinting. It's truly remarkable. Okay, phrase 3. And this one is maybe the most classic supporter phrase ever. Are you ready? The phrase is, are you blind, ref?
Ha ha! Oh yes, this one I know. Even before I studied English properly, I had heard this phrase. I think it's universal. Every football fan in the world knows some version of this.
It really is. So ref is short for referee, by the way. And are you blind means, how did you not see that? It was so obvious. What are you looking at? You use this when the referee misses something incredibly clear, a foul, a handball, anything obvious.
Are you blind, ref? That was clearly a foul. Everyone in the stadium can see it.
Now, we should say this clearly. This is not something you would say to a real person in normal life. Not to a boss, not to a teacher, not to anyone in everyday conversation. This is a sofa phrase, a TV shouting phrase.
Haha, yes! You're at home, maybe in your pajamas, and you are yelling at the screen. The screen cannot hear you. The referee definitely cannot hear you. But it feels good to say. It's a release.
Exactly. It's totally normal and acceptable in football. Save it for the match. Are you blind, ref? Perfect for the sofa, not so great in other situations. Okay, phrase 4. That's a harsh decision.
Harsh. So what does harsh mean exactly?
Harsh means too strict, too severe, a little bit unfair. It's when a decision is maybe technically correct or at least debatable, but it feels cruel. It feels too much. You actually feel a little sorry for the player who was punished.
Ah, so it's very different from, are you blind, ref? Because that phrase is pure outrage. But that's a harsh decision. It's more like you understand maybe, but you feel bad. You're sympathetic.
Exactly. Great point. So the example, that's a harsh decision. He barely touched him. The ref is being really strict today. Notice the tone. It's not angry shouting. It's more like a slow shake of the head. Thoughtful.
Yes. Are you blind, ref? You're on your feet, pointing at the screen. That's a harsh decision. You lean back in your chair and slowly shake your head. Very different energy. Both very useful.
Ha! Perfect description. Okay, the last phrase of category 2, phrase 5. This one is from another direction entirely. Not about the referee being too strict, but about the referee missing something completely. The phrase is, he got away with one there.
Got away with. So this means the player did something wrong, but the referee didn't catch it? They escaped punishment?
Exactly. Got away with means you avoided punishment for something you did wrong. In football, a player commits a foul, maybe grabs someone's shirt, maybe elbows someone, but the referee completely misses it. So the example, wow, he got away with one there. That was definitely a foul. He's very lucky the ref didn't see it.
And sometimes it's your own team's player who gets lucky. And then it's like you say it quietly under your breath. He got away with one there, and you just look away and pretend you didn't see it.
Haha, yes, selective memory. That's football. Some days you get away with things, some days you don't. That's 5 phrases for category 2, complaining about the referee. Ethan, do you feel better prepared now?
So much better. My friends will not recognize me. I am a different person now. Okay, category 3.
Okay, now let's talk about the moments that make your heart stop or make your jaw drop. Category 3, phrases for individual plays and mistakes.
Oh, yes, these are so good. Okay, phrase 1. Rio, I think I already know what this one's going to be about.
Do you? Because phrase 1 is, how did he miss that?
Yes, that's the one. That's the exact phrase for that striker you told us about at the beginning, the open goal. How did he miss that? He was right in front of an open goal.
Exactly. That is the phrase for that moment. Total, complete disbelief. The goal is right there, the goalkeeper is nowhere, it's an open net, and somehow the player misses. You use it with real emotion. The how is very stressed. How? You genuinely cannot process what just happened.
And that feeling, when a player misses an open goal, it's one of the worst feelings in football. Like, for a split second, you thought it was a goal. Your brain already celebrated. And then, nothing. The ball goes wide or over, and you just deflate.
I still think about that striker from my match. I still feel it a little. The emotional scars of football, they don't heal quickly. Okay, phrase 2. He ski it.
He skied it. Wait, like skiing? Like winter sports, going down a mountain skiing?
Well, skied it means he kicked the ball way, way up into the sky, like far over the crossbar. The ball goes up and up and up and lands somewhere very far away. It's a wild, wild miss.
So the ball basically left the building, and the example, oh no, he completely skied it. That ball is somewhere in the upper deck. I love that image.
It really is a funny phrase. He skied it. It's embarrassing for the player, but for everyone watching, it's almost funny. The sheer scale of the miss. You can't even be angry. You just have to laugh a little.
Yes, he skied it. I'm going to be giggling every single time I say that phrase. Okay, phrase 3.
And this one is actually a compliment. We're switching from terrible misses to the complete opposite. The phrase is, he's clinical in front of goal.
Clinical. That's an interesting word for football. Clinical sounds very medical, like a hospital.
I know, but that connection is actually helpful. In football, clinical means calm, precise, and ruthless in front of goal, like a surgeon. Every chance, every opportunity, they take it perfectly. Cold, efficient, no wasted movement. They never panic.
Oh, the surgeon comparison makes sense. A good surgeon is very calm and precise even under pressure. A clinical striker is the same, calm in front of goal when the pressure is highest. So you'd say, he never wastes a chance. He's absolutely clinical in front of goal.
Exactly. And notice, this is a big contrast with the last two phrases. How did he miss that? And he skied it. Those are about terrible misses. But clinical is for the opposite, the player who never ever misses when it counts.
The ones who are just inevitably going to score. You give them the ball in the box and you already know it's going in. I want players like that on my team.
Don't we all? Okay, phrase 4. And this one is a little brutal. It's for when a professional player makes a really, really basic mistake. The phrase is, that was a schoolboy error.
Schoolboy error. Huh. So this means a mistake so simple, so basic that even a child at school wouldn't make it? A beginner's mistake?
Exactly. A schoolboy error is a very, very basic mistake, the kind of thing a total beginner would do. And when a professional player, someone who plays football for a living, makes that kind of mistake, it's shocking. It's embarrassing. It should never happen at that level.
So, for example, a goalkeeper dropping the ball right at the feet of the striker in front of him. You'd say, oh, what a schoolboy error from the goalkeeper. He just dropped the ball right in front of the striker.
Oh, that is so painful to watch. When a goalkeeper makes a mistake like that, the whole stadium just goes silent for a second. And then everyone reacts at once. And what's interesting? Even the very best players in the world, the most famous professionals, they all make schoolboy errors sometimes.
Right. Nobody is perfect, even the greatest. And somehow that's both comforting and terrifying at the same time. That was a schoolboy error. You say it with a kind of disbelief, like, I can't believe what I just saw.
Very true. Okay, the last phrase of category 3. And this one is a beautiful compliment for a smart, intelligent player. The phrase is, he read that like a book.
Read that like a book. Oh, I think I understand this one. It means he could predict what was going to happen. Like he already knew the play before it happened.
Exactly right. To read something like a book means you understood it completely and perfectly. In football, this describes a player, usually a defender or midfielder, who anticipates a pass perfectly. They step in, intercept it, and it looks almost too easy, like they already knew.
So the example, a perfect interception, the defender just steps in and takes the ball perfectly, you'd say, look at that interception. He read that like a book. He knew exactly where the pass was going.
And that type of player, the one who reads the game brilliantly, their mind is always 2 or 3 steps ahead of everyone else. They're not always the fastest or the strongest, but they're the smartest. They see things before they happen.
He read that like a book. I really like that phrase. It's very visual and easy to remember. Great category 3. So we've had the disbelief miss, the funny miss, the clinical scorer, the embarrassing mistake, and the intelligent read. 5 great phrases. Okay, we're in the final category now, and this one might be my favorite because these are the phrases for the last few minutes of a match, the most stressful moments in all of football.
Oh, yes. Category 4, supporter emotions and cries. These are the phrases from the deepest, most desperate part of a supporter's heart, and they are so relatable. Okay, phrase 1, just clear the ball.
So clearing the ball means just get it away from your goal, right? Kick it out, head it out. I don't care where it goes. Just don't have it anywhere near our goal.
Exactly. To clear the ball means kick or head the ball away from your own goal to safety. Get rid of it. And you add just because you're desperate. You don't want pretty football right now. You don't want a clever pass. Just clear it.
Just clear the ball. Stop trying to play out from the back. Get it away from our goal. And play out from the back means trying to pass the ball around calmly from your own defensive area, which is terrifying to watch when you're a supporter.
So terrifying. When defenders try to be clever right in front of their own goal, my heart is in my throat. There is a time for beautiful, composed football, and there is a time to just boot the ball as far down the pitch as possible. This is the second time.
Haha, yes. Safety first. Just clear the ball. I've said this so many times. Okay, phrase 2.
Hold the line.
Hold the line. Okay, so in football, the defensive line is the row of defenders, right? And hold the line means keep your shape, stay in your position, don't break out of it, right?
Exactly. Hold the line means keep your defensive shape, stay in your positions. Don't step up too early. If one defender moves too far forward, the attacking player behind them is suddenly free, and that's dangerous, very dangerous. So the example, hold the line, don't step up too far, they'll get in behind you.
And you mentioned before, this phrase actually comes from military language, right? Soldiers holding their defensive line. It's interesting how that transferred so perfectly into football.
Yes, a lot of football language has military roots. Formations, pressing, lines of defense. Hold the line is one that transferred perfectly. And when you say it watching a match, you really feel that intensity. Hold the line! It's very dramatic.
Ha! I can feel the tension just saying it. Hold the line. Okay, phrase 3. And I have a feeling I know exactly what this one is going to be about.
Ha! Phrase 3. The phrase every supporter wants to hear when their team is winning and time is running out. The phrase is, blow the whistle.
Yes, blow the whistle. End the match, please. We're winning. Just finish it. The referee blows a final whistle and the game is over. This is what you begged for in the last few minutes.
Come on, blow the whistle already. There's been 5 minutes of injury time. This is too much. And injury time. Those extra minutes the referee adds at the end. When you're winning, those minutes feel endless.
5 minutes of injury time when you're winning 1-0, it feels like 50 minutes. Time completely stops. Every touch of the ball I'm watching, every set piece, my stomach drops. Every second is an hour.
It completely stops, and you're just standing there or pacing, going, blow the whistle, please, just blow the whistle. And the referee just keeps adding more time.
It's torture. Beautiful torture. Okay, phrase 4. And I think this one captures exactly that feeling we were just describing. The phrase is, my heart can't take this.
Oh, my heart can't take this? I say this. I actually say this exact phrase. So this is real, natural English?
Haha, yes, 100% natural English. My heart can't take this means this moment is so tense, so nerve-wracking. The stress is almost too much to handle. You are physically suffering because of football, which honestly sounds about right.
My heart can't take this. It's 1-0. It's the 89th minute, and they're still pushing for an equalizer.
The cushion. Rio, do you actually hide behind a cushion?
I put the cushion over my face, and I just listen. I cannot look. Sometimes not seeing is better. But yes, my heart can't take this is so relatable. Everyone who loves football understands this feeling immediately.
The cushion method. I love it. Okay, the final phrase. Phrase 5 of category 4. The last phrase of the whole episode. Are you ready, Rio?
I'm ready. Let's finish strong.
They threw away 3 points.
Threw away 3 points? So threw away means like they wasted something? They had it and then lost it.
Exactly. In football, when you win a match, you get 3 points in the league standings. Threw away 3 points means you were winning, those 3 points were basically guaranteed, and then you let them slip. You drew or even lost. The points are gone. You threw them away.
I can't believe it. They threw away 3 points. They were 2-0 up with 10 minutes to go. You had it. It was yours. And then it was gone. And Ethan, wait, does that scenario sound familiar to you at all?
Oh no, that is my match, my team. 2-0 up, 10 minutes to go. They conceded 2 goals and it ended 2-2. They threw away 3 points. That is the phrase. That is exactly the phrase I needed and didn't have.
Ha ha! There it is. That is exactly the phrase for your situation. We saved it just for you, Ethan. How does it feel to finally have the words?
It feels amazing and also very painful at the same time because I'm reliving it right now. They threw away 3 points. Those 3 points. My 3 points. I need a moment.
I'm sorry, Ethan. I really am. But at least now you have the language to process your pain properly. That's what we're here for. Okay, let's wrap it up.
Ah, yes, let's do it. What an episode.
It really has been a great one. So let's do a quick recap. We covered 4 categories today. Category 1, phrases for describing the drama of a match. Blowouts, miracle comebacks, close games, parking the bus, and a rocking stadium.
Category 2, complaining about the referee. The one I personally came here for today. Textbook yellow cards, diving in simulation. Are you blind, ref? Harsh decisions and getting away with one.
Category 3, phrases for individual plays and mistakes. The disbelief of a missed open goal, the comedy of skying it, the compliment of being clinical, the shame of a schoolboy error, and the intelligence of reading it like a book.
And category 4, supporter emotions and cries. Just clear the ball, hold the line, blow the whistle. My heart can't take this. And they threw away 3 points. 20 phrases total.
20 phrases. That is a lot of football English. And to everyone listening, you don't have to remember all 20 right now. Just pick 1 or 2 that felt natural to you, that you liked, and try to use them next time you watch a match.
Yes, even just say it out loud at home, even alone, even in a quiet room. He skied it. That was a schoolboy error. Just try it. Say it with emotion. Let it feel natural. That's how language becomes part of you.
And we'd love to hear from you. If you try any of these phrases, if you use one while watching a match, share it with us. Tell us which phrase you tried. Even trying one is a great step. We are so proud of you for learning English with us.
And for me personally, I am now fully ready. Next time I'm watching a match with my friends and the referee makes a terrible call, I will not say, "Your referee is bad." Oh no, I will say, "Are you blind, ref? That was a textbook yellow card. He completely got away with one there." Fluent, natural, prepared.
Yes, that is the spirit. From the referee is bad to a full, passionate complaint in perfect football English. Ethan, I am so proud of you. You have grown so much today.
Haha, thank you, Rio. I really have. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for listening to English on the Pitch today. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you feel a little more confident with your English football.
We hope you enjoy your next match. Whoever you support, wherever you're watching from, may your team win, may the referee be fair, and may your heart be able to take it. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone. See you next episode. And remember, just clear the ball.
Bye. Take care, everyone.